a drawing.
Writes the words to the story, right? What about an author? Does anybody know what an author does?
He put the pictures.
That person draws the pictures. But with this story, this person can write the story and draw the story. So she is both an author and an illustrator. Okay? And the name of our story is called The Mittens. So Miss Kathy's going to turn the pages. Gotta open it very gently. All right. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens from wool as white as snow. Do any of you guys have a pair of mittens?
I have.
You have, what color are your mittens?
Pink and blue, and I have a hat. It's pink and blue.
All right, perfect. What about you, Tucker? What's the color of your mittens? Green and blue. Who else has mittens? What color are your mittens? They're red. What color are yours, Carrie? Black. What color are yours, Giovanni? Orange. Okay, so some of my friends have different colors. Arturo, what's the color of your mittens?
Mine have an eye on it.
You have an eye on your
That's
mittens?
a dinosaur.
Whoa, so you have a dinosaur on your mittens. What about the mittens? Oh, we haven't even seen them yet. Let me turn the page and let's find out what color his mittens are going to be. What color do you guys think they're going to be?
White.
Have you guys heard this story before?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we go. Let's find out. At first, his grandma, Baba, did not want to knit mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally, Baba made them. So, did Nicky get his white mittens from the store? Who's making his mittens for him?
His grandma.
His grandma. And what does he call his grandma?
Baba.
Baba. What do you call your grandma, Arturo? Does she have a nickname, or do you just call her grandma? Okay, this one is Arturo's turn.
I just call her.
You just call her grandma? Okay.
Now. My grandpa is Willow.
Your grandpa's what?
Willow. Oh, my grandma fell in the snow.
All right, I love all your responses. I think those are great answers, but Miss Kathy's going to continue with the story. Here we go. After she finished, she said, when you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens. Do you think, Tylee, do you think that Nicky's going to be able to come home with his mittens? Do you think he's going to keep his mittens safe? Give me a thumbs up. Let's make a prediction, Aaron. Is Nicky going to keep his mittens close?
Yeah.
Or is Nicky going to lose his mittens? Okay, I see that. Well, let's find out what happens. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. Where did he drop his mittens?
By a tree.
By a tree. So Latho, did he keep care of his mittens?
No.
No, they fell into the, or onto the snow. Because Ruth, what's happening outside? Is it hot outside or cold?
Cold.
It's cold, so since it's really cold, where Nicky lives, there's a lot of snow. Do we have snow here in Oklahoma City?
No.
Is there snow outside today?
No.
No, but in our story, there's a lot of snow, right?
After Christmas, I saw a Christmas tree, and then it was snowing, and then I saw presents.
You saw presents by the tree even though there was snow on the ground?
Yeah, Santa Claus, give me some.
Wow. That's awesome, Arturo.
Presents too.
But let's find out what happens to Nicky on his walk. He's taking a walk with his mittens. Let's see what happens. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mittens and burrowed them inside. It was cozy and warm, just the right size. so he decided to stay. So Tucker, a snow owl rabbit, came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit, those big kickers, he moved right on over. Next, the hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under the leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mittens and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being one to argue with someone covered with prickles, they moved over and made room for the hedgehog. Who's the next animal? It's an owl. So as soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl with his big talons, they quickly let him in. What are talons?
Talons are like short claws.
Ooh, you see those big claws? Those are his claws, and they call those talons. And his other friends that were inside the mitten, they were afraid of his talons. Do you think there's going to be room for that owl to go inside that mitten? No?
Yes.
Well, you think yes? Give me a thumbs up if you think yes. Give me a thumbs down if you think no. All right, let's find out what our prediction is. Let's see what's going to happen. Did he make it inside?
Yes.
He did. Oh my goodness. Is there going to be more room for another animal to go inside that mitten? No? All right, Tylee, here we go. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him a thumbs up. How many animals are inside this mitten?
4.
There's 4. That's right. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. If there's room for the badger, how many animals will be inside the mitten then? 5. You guys are so smart. Let's turn the page. It started snowing, but the animals were singing and were snuggled in the mitten. Sorry, my voice is getting hoarse. Okay, a waft of warm stream rose into the air, and the fox trotted. What, honey? Okay. Did you use your words and ask her not to hurt you? Say, I don't like that. Ruth, you gotta keep your hands to yourself and be soft hands, please, okay? If you're not feeling safe, you can move or you can go to the safe spot. Okay, you can move over here.
No more space.
All right, it's okay. Thank you, guys. All right. Just the right size of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his nuzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. Does anybody know what a nuzzle is? What does it mean when they say nuzzle?
Thumbs up.
He used his nose to nuzzle. He was trying to make room so he could get inside the mitten. Did he go inside the mitten forwards, or did he go inside the mitten backwards like the rabbit?
Forward.
He's going inside forwards with his nose. He's nuzzling his way in. Right.
Oh
Now,
my
a
God.
great big bear hummered by. He spied the mitten all plumpy up, not being one to be left out in the cold. But you know what?
So it was like a pillow.
Aaron.
I can hit it and then.
Okay, wait. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in tightly as he could. But what animal would argue with a bear? Arturo and Jonathan, would you argue with a bear? Would you let that bear into your mitten? No? Well, guess what? All of the friends inside the mitten, they're going to let them go inside.
I put mine on my
Okay,
jacket on the
let's find out. The mitten swelled, and it stretched. And it stretched, and it was pulled and bulged to many times the size. But Baba's good knitting held that mitten together. Now along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wiggled into the space, laughed, and made herself a comfortable on top of the great bear's nose.
No, he didn't break it.
He didn't break it? Did they all fit inside?
Yeah.
If you had a mouse sitting on your nose, how do you think you would feel?
Soft.
Would the mouse feel soft on top of your nose? Or would it tickle the top of your nose?
It would tickle.
It would tickle. So guess what? What do you think's going to happen?
Mine's gonna be soft.
What do you think? Let's turn the page. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. You see all those different animals? Now, on the way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. What did he see?
His white mittens.
He found his white mittens. So Ruth, since he found his white mitten, it was the lost mitten silhouette against the blue sky. So is Grandma going to be happy when he comes home? Because he found both of his mittens, right? Now, as he ran to catch the snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face looking through the window. First, she looked to see if it was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mitten. And that is the end of the story. If you look at the mittens, are both the mittens the same size? No. Is one mitten bigger and one mitten smaller?
One is smaller and one is bigger.
That's right. How come the big mitten is so big? Why is one of the mittens so big?
Because all the animals had to really fit in there.
All the animals fit inside that mitten. So, who can remember some of the characters that were inside our story?
I do.
Okay, that's it. Crisscross applesauce.
Bunny.
There was what?
Bunny.
A bunny rabbit. So, Tucker, if you can come up here, because our bunny rabbit is one of our characters. And put it right there for the mitten. Thank you.
Bear.
Just stick it right here.
A bear. A bear.
Okay, sit crisscross applesauce.
A bear.
All right, so our next character is a bear. So you come on up here.
A hedgehog.
Let me find that big grizzly bear. Where is that big grizzly bear? Here he is.
A hedgehog.
Okay, everybody sit crisscross applesauce.
Hedgehog.
Okay, raise your hand. Raise your hand so I can tuck it. We're going to let the rest of our friends help, okay? All right, let's see. Jonathan, what's another character?
Bunny.
Okay, we've already got the bunny. We got the bunny. We got the bear. What else?
Owl.
What's this
A
one?
owl. A owl.
An owl. So come up here and put it on our white mitten. Okay, who is another character in our... I'm not calling because I want you to sit crisscross applesauce. Miss Melody, what's another character that was in our book? Do you want to pick a... Which one? Can somebody help? He's really tiny and he made the bear sneeze. Do you remember what animal that was?
A mouse.
A mouse. All right, sit crisscross applesauce. Okay, so come up here and put it up here. All All right, I'm looking for friends. What's another character that was inside of our story? Oh, I like the way I see Mr. Ribbon. What is a character in our book?
The hedgehog.
The hedgehog. So come up here and put that inside of our mitten. Look at all these mittens that are fitting inside. All right, we've got 3 more characters left. Tony, what's another character?
A fox.
Ooh, a fox. So go up here and put that animal up there inside of our mitten. Oh, I like. I'm not gonna sit crisscross applesauce.
Mouse.
Very good.
I
Okay, Miss Kathy's gonna close her eyes. I'm gonna count to 5. I'm looking for friends that are sitting on their pockets, crisscross applesauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, Giovanni, what is another animal that is inside? Is another character in our story? So crisscross applesauce. He's called a badger. Can you say badger?
Badger.
Okay, so come up here. We're going to put him inside of our mitten. Look at all of these characters that were inside of our story. Crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce. All right, one more character. Let's see, Miss Vanessa. You're going to sit down on your pockets. On your pockets. Crisscross applesauce. He's called a mole. Can you say mole? Okay, come up here and put it inside of our mitten. Yes, I do. All right, so let's count. Oop, you okay? Let's count all of our animals that fit inside of our mitten. You ready to help me? Just sit back. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many animals fit inside the mitten? 8. Are those all of the characters that were inside of our story?
Yeah.
Who is this person?
Baba.
Oh, here's Baba right here. Is Baba the grandma or she the boy? She's the grandma, so she's another character in our story. Okay, so I'm going to have Miss Ruth. Can you put Baba right up here? Just stick her. She's one of our characters. And Miss Isabella. Just stick it on inside the mitten. All right, we've got one more character. Here you go, Miss Isabella. Who's this? Does anybody remember his name? Nikki. Right. So you go ahead and put Nikki right there.
Nikki is.
All right, thank you, Ruth. All right, go ahead and sit down. That's good right here. All right. So let's count all of our characters together. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters. Everybody give yourselves a big round of applause. Thank you.